Okay, sorry about that. I am back. I am back. My son, I told you he was going to kick my laptop. Remember, I said this. Well, he kicked it and slammed it down, and then there went my live. So I had to end my live because my son ended my live. He took his foot in his sleep and slammed it down. Like, Mom, you ain't doing the shit. Anyway, so um this is part two. Welcome back to One Person I See On. Um who is in the middle of looking for some music. So I guess. I forgot the damn YouTube music you can play. I forgot like where to go. No, we're done. We're done. Thank you. Anyway, and I lost my audience, but that's okay. It is 4:14 in the morning. Okay. Oh. YouTube audio library. Duh. Why? Thanks. Good looking out. No, I want the freaking audio library. Okay? Thank you. Come again. Oh, wow. Okay, who's here? What's up? How you doing? Welcome. Say hi. Say something. Oh, shit. Not that. Well, in my first live, okay, sorry. I was showing what I do when I'm bored at night. Okay, you're not doing this again, son. He ended my live last time, like a few minutes ago. He slammed my laptop down. He was like, "No, you're not doing it. No, Mom." So I had like 5 people on for like a hot minute, and I think they were all guys because I had that feeling, which I don't care. I don't care if you're. I don't care. Just being on my channel and supporting it is like amazing and awesome. So thank you. All right. What do I want? No. There you go. That is the right question to ask me. What genre? I just say what generation, but some people say it like that, and I just look at them like, so I guess I could see what they have for hip hop and rap, even though I'm not. I'd rather be doing rock and roll or heavy metal, but I don't think they have like a whole lot. Let's see. Are you gonna friggin' play? Or am I gonna stare at you all day? It's bright, I know, but this is hip hop and rap. YouTube, we gotta talk. Nah. I ain't feeling that. I'm all like slanty. Like, hey, timber. Getting a little bit better. Getting a little better. Getting a little better here. Hey, that's what you're gonna say. Hey. That one was better. Hey. No, we're not doing that again. Child. Oh, sorry guys, just like saving my breath. Like, hey, check it out. Stop. Dude. Oh my god. It's stuck on stupid. I don't like you. You won't. I think I froze it. I don't know. Sorry. Okay. I'm refreshing it because that is just going to drive me like crazy. What, Medusa? Would you just refresh already? Thank you. That was like terrible. Terrible. See, I like my hair like this. Like, the higher the ponytail, the better. But that's my opinion as a woman. It looks hot though, for real. And you just kind of like, if it would be wet, you would just kind of like scrunch it, like how it already is, but it would look like amazing. Just scrunch up a little bit of gel and just be like, boom, ladies, check it. Boom. Maybe put some hoop earrings in or something, whatever you want to do, but boom. Got your makeup, you got your hair, and you done did it in like 30 minutes or less. Maybe y'all should listen. I've been around almost 40 years, so I think I know what I'm talking about here. It does look good. It is very attractive, I'm telling you. It may not look it to y'all, but it's turning me on. But anyway. I need some music I can get jiggy with it too. Like, dun, 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 dun. Sorry guys, I can't cut me now. Ooh, I cut my back. No. I was trying to see if I could like feel that one, but no. A New Orleans crawfish. Well, I'm sorry, but I don't like New Orleans. I don't mean to offend anyone. I promise, I swear, but I'm blunt. I'm a very blunt Scorpio, and I do not like the Louisiana at all. I've been there, don't like it. Just saying. Are you gonna play it for me, baby? Do you want me to? There you go. Right? Out of curiosity, what this one is. A New Orleans crawfish, just out of curiosity. Can't believe I'm fucking up still. Like, my body is like tough because anybody else would be laid out by now. Just saying, it's been going on since hell, it's been like a week. What, Tuesday? A week. Well, 6 days. But, like the hardcore part. Or that for everybody. See, what the fuck? It's like some yeehaw shit. 1973. Let's see what you got for me, baby. Get it, get it. Oh, that's not bad. No, it's like too much of that. I need like words. This one's called Baby. No, I can't do it. No. I'm also watching a movie too. I am watching Green Zone with Matt Damon, which he is a kick-ass actor. I think, did I just change it? I'm so tired, I don't even like what the hell I just did. Okay, yeah, no. This one's called We Could Reach. I literally, like legit, for real, just changed the channel without knowing. It's like some funk, like dun, 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 dun. There's like some Night at the Roxbury shit. Don't. I can't do it. Man, I wish they had like a Maroon 5 with one here. For real. Dollar Dub. What's that about? Tell me it froze again. It's like stuck on stupid. I don't want to hear that. Yeah, it froze again. So I'm just gonna like not do it, I guess. Not pursue my musical career. No, it's fine. Playing music on here. Okay, y'all need to let me. I gotta restart my phone. I'm gonna get pissed. Yeah. All right. Let me hit sound effects, or just let me get out. Just go away, dude. How are you still? Look, my phone's possessed. I've like closed it out and it's still playing. Well, I do have. Oh no, you don't. Sorry, guys. Son's trying to kill my life again. Damn, I don't know what the hell he'd be dreaming about for real. I mean, I move a lot too, I guess. So I'm told, but let me out. Let me out. Get me away from you. Damn. Sorry, y'all. You see my laptop will go all crazy. It's like, shut up. All right, let's see. Sorry, I'm just checking my phone. I don't know why. But anyway. Agent new. Son? Now you're just trying to wear my breast. Really? My messy ass bed that I don't care about. No, I do. I explained that last night when I was like really slap happy, which I'm getting there real quick. I look tired, but guys, I'm so exhausted. It's not even funny, but I can't sleep. It's like I need closure to something, but like I can't get it, and it's like I can't sleep. So oh my gosh, when I woke up yesterday morning, for at least half the day, I couldn't breathe. I mean, I could not breathe. Well, obviously I could because I was talking and stuff, but let's just say I had a really hard time. I woke up and I was like, oh my God. And it was like, hold up. God, my hair. It was like deep. Don't do that. It was like, no. It was just deep down, like, and then it just like pressure, and I couldn't breathe. And I was like, I hit my inhaler 4 times, which I never have to do. Even with COPD, I don't have to do it. And then I hit my steroid, and I still didn't feel better. So then I took a Benadryl, and I felt better. So I'm pretty sure it's just my allergies. I was like straight up freaking out, like asking my daughter, "Do you think I have the virus? Do you think I have the virus?" Which I was supposed to go get tested, but I haven't yet, just because I'm high risk. And the reason, and I'm gonna hit my inhaler on live. Sorry, but I'm wheezing. It's happening again, and it sucks. Man. I think it's just because I smoke way too much. And lately I've been pounding the cigarettes back like too much. Just abnormal. But anyway, yeah. So I was supposed to go get tested, like I was saying, just because I'm high risk. But y'all, I've been in lockdown before everybody was told to go to lockdown. So I remember my last. Well, I've been out of the house 7 times since. Truth be told, I've gotten out of the vehicle, I think 3 or 4 times, ducking and dodging people, like, you know. But anyway, okay, you're not gonna do this to me again, son. Quit. Anyway, what was I saying? But my last actual day in public interacting, and it was nothing big. It was March 14th. So that's when I went on lockdown. So I have an audience. I know I do. I see it, baby. So what do you want to know? Q&A time, Q&A time, Q&A time. Because my kids are going to get up soon, and then I'm going to be going to bed. I'm going to get my daughter up. I'm going to try. I'm going to take the Benadryl, and I'm going to just go, peace. Deuces. I've always said that. Everyone's like, why do you always say deuces? I'm like, because I've always said that since I was like probably 10 or 11. Q&A time. Ask me anything. Yeah, last night was awesome. Like, I rewatched it like 3 or 4 times. Oh, Lord. I was like, chicka, what, chicka, what? And I was like, Colt 45 and 2 zigzags. Maybe that's all we need. It was funny. It was so funny, baby. Yeah. Come on, baby. Get them daisies. Look at the girls Daisy Dukes on. I want you to look at the girls Daisy Dukes on. Everybody, look at the girls Daisy Dukes on. I want you to. Let's see what I got in my email. Verse of the day. Hey. The Lord is with me. I will not be afraid. What can mere mortals do to me? I like that. I like that a lot. Hey, quit it. Sorry. He's just like showing everything off. Ain't really nothing to show, but still. Believe it. Oh, I'm just posting up on Twitter and Facebook because I like it. Oh, and I keep forgetting that I'm a mod for groups on Facebook. I'm trying to back off social media as much as I can, but it's not working out. Because I have my friends. Oh, sorry, guys. I have my friends, like some close friends, wondering where I'm at, where I've been, why I'm not on. And I just tell them I'm fine. Ooh, I see an outfit I want. I already have this saved. It's from Beautiful Disaster Clothing, which, anything that sounds crazy, I like. But anyway, and it's the leggings and hold on, let me turn the brightness down on my phone and you guys can see it. Hopefully you can see that better. Probably not. But it says, you see there's a hoodie and then there's the leggings. And what it says is, you don't know my story. And then on the leggings, hold on. I have to actually click on it. Yeah, the back of the hoodie says you don't know my story, and then like the legging says your story is your story. Own it, rock it, live it. I like that. And it's complete badass. It's totally me. Okay, now I gotta turn the brightness back up because I'm a blind old lady. See what's going on Mixer. I've been up on there a lot today. Just supporting people, and trying to just watch people and then get the courage to hook up my camera that I haven't hooked up and go live and loosen up and just go live and loosen up. There you go. And it's because I know I suck at a game. That's all it is.
I know I be inconsistent. Like, you don't know when you'll catch me, but you know, like damn near every night. Yeah, I've been listening for like 3 weeks straight, every single day, every single night. I didn't have to go to work. Yeah, I was. Smooth said he wanted to play, and your dad said he wanted to play. But if they not playing, you get in for sure.
Dang, you gotta be popular to have like 89 to 100 people on your shit.
Foster's also going for partner, yeah. Gotta hit a blue as well.
See, this is the game that I'm trying to get good at, but I suck because I can't run fast. I don't know the buttons to run fast in Apex Legends. So I'd be trying to like watch people play that game.
I don't get notifications at all. When they send a message, they need to notify me in chat that the message is sent.
Anyway, I don't know the buttons to press. Like I do and I don't. And like I've gotten 2 kills. I know it ain't shit, but I've gotten 2 kills by just like punching people. I don't know.
The giveaway. Sent. Who you send it to? Smooth. Yeah, because if you sent it to me, I didn't.
Y'all quit yawning. So I'm gonna be like on my live here and pass out, and then y'all gonna wake up, and
Yeah, I get on here. I play to the
whoever,
song.
you know, everybody else that's sleeping is gonna wake up and see me just
When I
like
stream,
all like
and then I
up on here and be like, what the hell is going on with this girl? She's crazy.
I'll be late the next day at work. So I was like, let's action. Yo, Warrior, thanks for the follow, Warrior. That's well. Yeah. Yo, what's up, bro? Yeah. And this guy right here, he a legend in the game. Mortis? Yeah. Mortis? I said it right? He probably butchered his name. Yeah. He probably looked at his he got his Xbox on the dashboard and that joint just showed me. Like, what the fuck is Flash doing? What's good, Smooth? Yo, Patches, appreciate that order. Smooth's good, Smooth. Octane, my man, yeah. I heard my man Octane is only a C grade, but he run fast. Like, don't even matter.
These guys crack me up. Like different challenges crack me up.
Yo, how do I say your name? Is it Teria?
Yeah, it is Teria. Oh my god.
Yo, Mad Cat, what's up, Mad Cat?
Finally, someone's got my name right.
Man came with the crypto. Scary looking.
How you doing?
But please, can you help me like say your name the right way? Sorry. Yeah, that's right. All right, cool.
It's right. Yeah. He's like, can you please help me say it the right way? It's right. It's right. Flash, I guess.
How you doing? I'm good. How you doing? Warriors. Hi. What's up, bro?
I'm okay.
Mad Cat. I'm pretty good, Mad Cat. You know, got a good nap in. I'm off tomorrow. Even though I know tomorrow's when we work.
Anyway, I've been on there supporting, donating, supporting, you know, just, it's just my MO.
Yo, Waters, you need to.
For real.
You need to have a picture, bro.
Yeah. My picture's 9 years old in the Sun Mixer.
What you mean back in the rhythm?
But everyone's gonna notice when I go live on there. Everyone's gonna notice it's different because I'm not like fat or anything, but I weigh more and I have like no teeth. I mean, I do have teeth, but not many. But anyway, I got a complex about it because it's embarrassing.
It's viewer days.
All right, y'all. All right, I was just checking it out.
Yo, Icy, we needed the third since we started.
Well, you all could have hit me up. I'm just saying. Oh, somebody could have hit me up. Oh, anybody. Okay, so normally I'm going to show one that I'm really proud of. A banner that I did, besides the one that's up now. If you're on your TV, you can put it this video to your TV, you'll see like the full banner. And I put it on Twitter. I put it up and I was proud of it. It was something I did for me. But if you're on a laptop, you can see most of it. So, on your mobile device, if you're on that right now, you can't really see it. That's just the way YouTube works, and I don't care what anybody says. It's the way YouTube works. Unless you smash the picture, or I mean, smash your banner and make it look really terrible, it's not gonna look good. No, it's just the way it is. Anyway, so I'm gonna show one that I'm really proud of that I did for someone, a friend, and yeah. So I don't know. I'm just really proud of this. Even though when I look at like now when I look at it, I know like I could have like done this better. I could have gotten rid of you know um, some backgrounds and just made it look better. But they're happy with it, so that's good. But this one right here, I love that one, and that's on my computer, and I don't know, but see, my two favorite colors. No one's ever said that. Well, people have, but it's been a while. Red is my number one, and then green is my second. So when I see this, I just like hold on. Ah, there we go. When I see that, I just like I'm in love with it because it was done really well. It was awesome. So if you want to see the one that I did for me, if you can see it, this is what you would see. It's small, I know. It's only okay. It's only small because I saved it from Twitter. But if you go onto your TV, you can see this whole thing. That is my banner on my YouTube. I don't know if y'all can see that well. You only see my hand. See that, but yeah, you really can't see it. But it's tight, and I don't know. I'm proud of that one too. I mean, I'm proud of all my work, but that's what I do. That's what I do. And I build websites and you know, all kinds of stuff. So, and I know, trust me, I know I'm not the only graphic design artist up there. I know this man. I know it, but um I actually enjoy it. I'm not saying other people don't. I mean, I enjoy it, and I hope people are good. Oh, sorry. Get some sleep. It's 4:53. It's about that time. Nice, nice, nice. If I had not read that top part on this email where it said Subway restaurants, I would have just read and laughed, and without seeing the image, a foot long for you equals a meal for someone in need. And I, you know, kind of mind. So anyway, mm, I gotta block a couple people on Twitter. Um, a couple people lately. It's been really getting on my nerves, and it's well, it depends. It depends on the person, but it's really hard to get on my nerves. But it depends on who you are. You know what I mean? Like, but they're like, "Why aren't you talking to me?" Blah 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 blah, and I'm like, oh my God, just because I followed you back does not mean I'm going to sit here and engage like 24. Like, I'll be trying to sleep, and they're like, talk to me, talk to me. And I'm like, can I sleep? And when I was doing my finals yesterday, was it yesterday? Sunday night, when I was doing my finals, how are you? Blah, blah, what's your name? And I'm like, dude, really? This is how I know someone is fake. My name is on, like, you can see my name. You can see it on here. And it's the same on Facebook. It's the same everywhere except for Discord. Discord is Tria Baby. I used to go by that all the time. And there's another one I used to go by too. And I'm going to tell you guys what it is. Hold up. There we go. So my laptop and it was about to die. It's when I had MySpace. I actually still have MySpace. I just forgot the password and the email that it goes to. I no longer have access to. So anyway, my MySpace was, and you can laugh or whatever, I don't care, was Dominating Sexy Chica. But I liked it, and that's all that matters is, if you like it. It doesn't matter if someone else doesn't like something that you like. It does not matter. Keep yourself happy, Don't fixate on what other people, think about something that you're into. A lot of people do that, and I even do that. I need to take my own advice, but if you're passionate about something, do it. If you want to be loyal to somebody or something, or just whatever, do that. Just sky's the limit, people, and you never know when it's time for your time. So what I say is just do what makes you happy. Not everybody has, we don't know when it's our time to go. So be crazy, be spontaneous, do stuff you wouldn't do, whatever, or do stuff, do stuff you want to do, just, but okay, how do I explain this? While you're doing all that, just stop for a minute and find yourself. That's what's really important. Finding you. I'm getting so tired and I'm getting blinder and blinder. So here comes the geek look. I call it that. And everyone says, oh, you look so cute in glasses. I'm like, shut up. I look like a damn nerd. It's probably because I am a nerd. Kind of. I'm kind of like, I don't have multiple personalities, but it's kind of like I do, if that makes sense. Even though I just totally contradicted what I just said. I'm kind of like this little nerdy girl, and then I'm like this badass girl, and then I'm like, don't fuck with me, and then I'm like, oh, so super caring, and then I'm like, fuck you, I don't care, and then I'm like, emotional, and so anyway, God, I hate the way. There. Anywho, I don't like them on me, okay? Okay. And when I look and I don't know. I don't feel like they really help me. But if you all think that they look good on me, put a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Anyway. It's like, I am so hungry. I just cannot keep anything down. At all. It sucks. I mean, I'm not like puking it up. I can't get it to like get myself to want to eat it or drink my boost shake that I've been trying to drink for 2 hours. I'm taking little sips and I'm like, you know, kind of deal. And then my stomach starts hurting real bad. And I'm like, oh, it's because I'm just hungry, but like I can't get myself to eat and we're sleeping. Anyway, I don't want to bore y'all with that. I'm making a point here. I'm feeling kind of weak, and my daughter's getting worried. She's like, Mom, she's like, I don't want to see you go to the hospital to get IV fluids. And I'm like, yeah, I know. But like, I can't force myself to eat. I can't do it. And then I had somebody on Twitter, like I think it was Saturday or Sunday. They were like, they messaged me and they says like, what's wrong? You know, because I had a couple posts up, you know, they're kind of sad, you know, and they're like, what's wrong? And I was just like, just having one of them days, you know, one of them moments. And they're like, so what'd you eat for dinner? It was like a fucking random question. I don't even know who they are. Never talked to them before. And I was like, nothing. And they're like, why? And I'm like, you know, they said, why are you poor and starving? And I was like, no, I just can't keep anything down. They're like, are you sick to the virus? I'm like, no, I can't get it in my system and keep it there. If that makes sense. I don't know. I want to. And I'm gonna tell you guys something. I love Reese cups, and if you might have seen them to the side here. Like when I say I love Reese cups, it's a freaking understatement. Look. I love them, but I've shared, and I like the little fast breaks too. Anyway, there's still 2 in here, and I think I only ate 2 and I gave 1 to my kids, but it took me, like, because I would have, like, scarfed this whole pack down within 5 minutes or so, because I love them, but, I didn't, and then I still have one of the 12 packs. There's still 3 in there. I mean, I've been having a hard time getting this down, and then my daughter's been like, well, do you want a smoothie? And I'm like, no. And then I tried to eat a yogurt today and I got sick. Like I just felt like queasy, and I was like, okay, somebody else can have all my yogurts. And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah. And then mashed potatoes, and it's just like I can't, I don't know. And I'm not drinking water, so I'm not hydrated, and I'm just like, this has to end, people. But anyway, right, who's here? I mean, it's okay to say something. I don't bite hard. I'm just playing. I don't bite. I'm like the coolest, nicest chick you'll ever freaking meet, I promise. Unless you piss me off. or fuck me over, then we got a lot of fucking issues. But see, the thing is with that is that I'll still come back and be like, hey, like if the person comes back to me, you know what I mean? Like I will still be like, hey, welcome back. Like nothing ever happened. I mean, I'm just very, I got mad hard. I don't want to get into that subject because then I'll just start boo hooing. My heart's too big. Thank you for the like. Hey Tommy, how you doing? Hope you're having a good morning. It's almost good night for me because I haven't slept, so I'm pretty sure that you gave me that thumbs up and I appreciate it. Okay. What are you up to, Tommy? Getting ready for work? Or just getting up for the day? Sorry, I keep looking at the TV. I keep seeing this. It's for like a new TV show, I guess, called Vita, but I'll never watch it. I've seen previews, and it's not my taste. Depression. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can totally relate, and you can totally talk to me if you want. It's up to you. I'm not gonna pressure that. I'm not gonna force that, but I can relate big time, big time, and I'm better at listening and giving advice than I am at actually taking it and using it for myself. Because it's easier when you can tell other people, you know, it cheers them up, but it's harder when you're sad and you got to cheer yourself up. It's like, yeah, that don't work on me. You know what I mean? So, oh, gotcha. Yeah, I actually stopped working altogether. Besides what I do is freelance graphic design. Anyway, but like out there, you know. Back in September of last year, I had I was working at Casey's. It's popular food. It's gas station and food store, and I was a second assistant manager there, and you know, assistant store manager. And what happened was I'd been there for like 3 months total, but the first it was I was there like 2 months, and then the next thing I know, one day I'm working, and it went on for like 2 weeks straight. I like toughed it out at work, but it went on for like 2 weeks straight. I was getting really dizzy, and I had to go in the manager office, and we're supposed to like the managers are supposed to like rotate paperwork and bank runs and bank deposits, you know, counting the money and all that stuff down, making sure everything, you know, like matched and everything. Well, I'm gonna do it. I couldn't. I was just so dizzy. Like everything was like it was like I was drunk. And I went to my neurologist finally after like 2 weeks of going through hell at work and you know just toughing it out. And they said I had vertigo, a really bad case of vertigo. And mine's a type that I don't need pills for, but it comes and it goes. So if I like have to leave alive or something like I did the other night, if I say, well, I'm going to go now, like that, and I'm out real quick, it's because I've started to get real dizzy or whatnot, and it just comes on whenever. It's pissing me off. Anyway, so long story short, I left the work in September, and I worked a lot. I mean, I was a workaholic because before that job, I was a store manager of a mom and pop restaurant here in town called Farrell's, and man, I worked from 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. Or because we're open 24/7. We only closed one day a year, and that was Christmas. Was it Christmas? Anyway, so sometimes I pulled doubles and triple shifts. Sometimes I was there for over. I remember being there for over 38 hours straight. I mean, people wouldn't show up, and I fired them because they wouldn't show up. So I didn't play. It was like, if you didn't come into work, guess what happened? It was a no call, no show. Bye. Find somebody else. I will find somebody else. Because I mean, it was not a hard job. It's just food, and you get tips, and plus you get minimum wage, and someone, they come in there like 16, 17 years old, they could make $500 a week, because you get tips every day, and the tips were good. Like when I'll never forget it. Two of my employees needed me on a Saturday night, and I was like off. I had already worked like 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. that day, and third shift started at 9 p.m. And it was probably about 10 p.m. I got the call, but I also could monitor the store from my home because I had it set up to my phone, the camera, so I could see the store, and I could hear, and I could speak into the microphone, and I freaked everybody out the first time I did it, and it was so funny. But anyway, I'll never forget this. The really good tip night. Tip, not tit, by the way. I know how that sounded. But it was a Saturday night, and this one black chick, and then this one white guy. Anyway, they needed help, and because it was just like slamming, and I could handle it on my own, but they don't need to know that, because I could handle mad rushes all by myself. But anyway, so make a long story short, I come up and I'm all fixed up with makeup, and I had this little visor, and I had a red and black rose, like on a safety pin. It was on there, and then I had my badge here, and my little apron, my apron on, and I had my Miss Me jeans with the bling on the butt cheeks, and my jewelry, and anyway, I have a ton of costume jewelry. Wish it was all diamonds. No, I was playing, but I have a ton of costume jewelry, and I was all like really fixed up. And so I come up in there, and I start taking people's orders, and we had what was it, like, I want to say between 198 and 208 tip night, and third shift hardly ever got tips like that. They saw, like, I don't know, maybe $20 a piece a night. But when I came up in there, I don't know, people were just throwing money, and I'll never forget the girl worker. The black girl. She was like, she grabbed me on my shoulders, and she was like, "Boss, you have to work every night with us. We never see that kind of money." And I was like, "Girl, I work first shift and mid shift all the time. Mainly first shift, 5 a.m. Well, I worked past first shift because I was the store manager. I had to because I was the only manager. I didn't have, I had an assistant, but she couldn't hack it. So anyway, What am I saying here? Oh, so I was like on first shift, I get $40 to $50. Me and this other chick, so it's like $100 a day. We split that in two, so it's $50, $50. I mean, that's just the way it was. And I told her, I says, because she asked if I could give her tips on how to get more tips. That's kind of funny. So I said, what you need to do is be nice, And she's not mean or anything, but just like be nice, like smile, like hello, what can I do for you? How are you tonight? Hand them an ashtray if you see them smoking a cigarette, because you could smoke in there. Hand them an ashtray, and they're like, what can I get you to drink? And I mean, just be really charming and really sweet, and especially the guys. Like, no offense, but like that worked a lot. And it was fun, but I actually threw the keys at the owner. I did. I lost my shit. Because after I worked 5 months straight and I was hospitalized twice for severe dehydration and severe exhaustion. And after damn near a year, I get these text messages from him, which I still have to this day. And I still have every camera, all the paperwork, I kept that for my records for in case I need it in the future. But anyway, I got a text from him, and he listed 6 things wrong with my store, which I didn't have anything wrong with my store. I know I didn't, because I was very, very ethical, in a good way. I was an ethical manager. And anyway, so he was telling me all the stuff wrong with it, and he said, meet me at the store, blah, blah. And I lived in town then, in this big 3-story house, and gorgeous house. I miss it so much. But anyway, so I didn't live far. It was like maybe 2 minutes down the road. So I got up there, and I was like, what's up? And he's like telling me this, and this. And keep in mind, the reason I lost my shit is because he would text me. He was like so bipolar. He would text me like I was doing an amazing, awesome job. And then he would text me a couple hours later and be like, what the hell's going on in my store? Blah, blah, blah. And if we were slammed, he would call my cell phone. He made me attach to have it on me. And he didn't call the store phone. He called my cell phone. And if we were slammed, 20, 30, 40, 50 people in there, he would be like, walk away, leave her by herself to work, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, I want to help. This is my store. I have to run it. Anyway, so he'd be like that. He'd be like, walk away. And then he'd bitch me out for it. And it was just constant back and forth. And I was like, you know what? I'm done. So when I went up there of November of 2018, and that job ended, I ended it. And my daughter, I had hired her, and I made her quit. She was mad at me for it, but I made her walk out because I was fucking pissed. But he was just putting me down, and I finally, after taking it for so long, I just said, you know what? Let me tell you something. I says, if you don't fucking like it, and I pulled the keys, off me, because I always had them attached to my jeans. I pulled the keys off me. If you don't fucking like how I run the store, I said, even though the business has gone up by $5,000 a week, if you don't fucking like it, you fucking do it yourself, because you don't never do shit. And I just tossed them right at him. And I never felt so liberated in my life. But I also, that came at a price, because I still to this day miss that job. But anyway, that's just a side of me that I don't like to show, because it's just it's a crazy side, and it's I don't want to present that. That's not very professional. I did not handle that well at all. But I was just so pissed off. I was tired of being put down. I was sick of the bullshit. So, anyway, but I've been mainly in healthcare my whole life, and well, not my whole life, but a lot of my adulthood. And I have a degree in paralegal, and I'm going right now for graphic design, and I'm close to graduating, so that's good. Um, I was, believe it or not, a dental assistant. Um, Hello. That was a long time ago. I practiced for 4 years, and I ended up being the office manager, and then I left that to go take care of special needs children. I had my home set up as a foster home, and my clients came to my home. So basically, I got paid $28.50 an hour to be at home and take care of these special needs children, them with you know, respite and habilitation, and physical therapy and occupational therapy, and we paid good money to do that. So um, and then I worked a lot of fast food, and as a manager, I have 12 years management experience, and I dabbled in a lot of different things. I even did real estate, for a bit in my early 20s. I worked at Target. What was that? Overnight stalker, not stalker, stalker. And then that job, after like a month, it turned into management. So I oversaw like 30 people. And what's funny is that there was a lot of like illegals that didn't speak, which I have nothing against them at all, because they were cool. I get along with only, but anyway, um, they couldn't speak any English, and I couldn't at that time. I couldn't speak Spanish all that well, so I was like, I asked my boss, I'm like, how the hell am I going to communicate with people that don't speak any English? How am I going to, oversee them the right way and instruct them the right way? And he's like, you'll catch on. So I finally started catching on, and that's actually how I learned how to speak Spanish. So yeah, I can speak Spanish, and I can speak not fluently like the full language, but I can speak Navajo, because my daughter is half. She's actually, we found out she's actually 50% white, which obviously she gets that from me. And then she is 12% Mexican and 38% Navajo. So, which would explain why she's gorgeous. But anyway, but it is 5:22. I think I'm gonna cut out and take my meds and get my daughter up to watch my boys so I can go to bed. Hopefully, please pray for me that I get some decent sleep. I need it badly. I turn this heater off because I'm about to like sweat to death over here. But anyway, whew. Tommy, you take care, hon. And my email is in my about section. Feel free to hit me up if need be. And I will see you all later. Deuces.